Nobody wants to fall in love with our next used car only to realize that it is completely unreliable and is going to try and empty their bank account with endless unexpected failures and breakdowns. So in this video, I'm going to review to you using latest analysis from UK's leading aftermarket warranty provider, Warrantywise, the 15 most unreliable cars you can buy. They did this by looking at all the used cars in their record, and vehicles less than 10 years were also included. They also recorded the age and mileage of cars when they did go wrong, the average cost per repair, and the time it took them to fix the cars. They used that data to give each car a score out of 100. The lower the score, the less reliable the car is. So let's get into it. I'm Charlie and you're watching the Four Wheelers. The 15th most unreliable car on the list is the Tesla Model S with a score of 33.5 out of 100. I know you are surprised, and we all know this car is packed with technology, but it seems like some of that tech likes to go wrong, especially when you consider that the most common issue, according to Warrantywise, was an electrical fault. Specifically, it was a fault with the central locking system, which requires you to unlock the car before you start it even when it's unlocked. According to Warrantywise, the average cost to get it fixed was about £1,003. Another big issue they had to deal with was with the suspension of the Tesla Model S, which Warrantywise had to pay £4,401. In 14th place is the previous generation Ford Ranger pickup truck, which scored 33.4 out of 100. Even though these trucks are pretty tough, but the most common fault with this pickup truck was the exhaust gas recirculation valve. When this valve breaks or gets blocked, it affects the engine's performance and means it produces more emissions. Fixing this issue costs £1,246, but the most expensive repair was for a more serious engine fault, which cost Warrantywise a whopping £13,994 to fix. That's more than half what a brand new Ford Ranger costs. In 13th place is the 2012 to 2019 previous generation of the Audi A7, which scored 33 out of 100. The most common issue with this car has to do with its fuel injectors, and it costs Warrantywise an average of £2,431 to put right. The most expensive repair recorded of an Audi A7 was a gearbox fault, and that cost about £11,222 to fix. The previous generations of the Mercedes-Benz S-Class takes the 12th place on our list. This car scored 32.8 out of 100 for reliability. The most common issues with this car has to do with its electrical systems, and it costs £1,423 on an average to fix. But the most expensive fault, according to Warrantywise data, was an engine problem, which cost a whopping £16,277 to fix. 11th position goes to the Peugeot RCZ. This usually two-door coupe scored 32.2 out of 100 for reliability. The most common issue has to do with its turbocharger, which costs £1,040 to fix. But the most expensive repair bill on this car is for an engine issue, which costs £6,593 to fix. Before we get on to the last 10 most unreliable cars, please subscribe to this channel to bring you latest car reviews and useful videos like this one. Our 10th position now goes to the BMW M5. This includes the current F90 generation and the previous F10 generation model. Together, they scored a combined 30.8 out of 100 reliability score. But the most common issue relates to a fuel system failure, and on average it costs £2,125 to fix. The most expensive repair for the M5 was an issue with the car's timing chains, and that cost about £10,129 to fix. Japanese cars have an impressive reputation for being really reliable, but isn't always the case, because in 9th place we have the Mazda CX-5. The current car and the previous generation car scored a combined 29.6 out of 100 score for reliability. The most common issue with this car is the turbocharger, and on average it costs £1,784 to mend. But the most expensive fault on this car is an engine fault, which costs £5,777 to put right. 8th place on our list is the Bentley Continental GT with a reliability score of 29.1 out of 100. This is actually a huge improvement for the GT's performance in Warrantywise's 2020 survey, where it was ranked as the most unreliable used car you could buy then. But still, the most common fault has to do with the car's electrical system. I think I've noticed this is becoming a common issue with luxury cars. Anyway, to fix these issues, they cost averagely £2,237 to fix on the Bentley Continental GT. Next in 7th place is the Audi Q7, specifically the first generation model and the pre-facelifted version of the current Q7. This car got a reliability score of 25.7 out of 100. The most common issues are electrical, and on average costs £1,345 to fix. But still, the most expensive issue related is the engine camshafts, which cost averagely £8,719 to correct. In 6th place on our list is the previous generation Porsche Cayenne. This car scored a reliability score of 29.9 out of 100 according to Warrantywise's data. This car also suffers from common electrical faults just as the Q7, and to put it right costs £1,496. The Porsche's most expensive repair bill was for an engine fault that cost £6,360 to fix. To check out my in-depth review of the 2023 Porsche 911 GT3 RS, kindly click on the banner at the top right corner or click the link in the description below. 5th position goes to the BMW X6 SUV. This data covers the very first X6, which scored a reliability score of 23.6 out of 100. The most common fault is the suspension, and the average bill for this car came to around £2,079 to get fixed. The most expensive repair was a faulty fuel system, and the repair bill came to around £9,613 to fix. I guess there's becoming a link between faulty fuel systems and BMWs, because this is the second BMW on our list with the faulty fuel system. Let me know what you think about this in the comment sections below. German Porsche Panamera takes 4th place on the list, which scored 23.4 out of 100 reliability score. This car also suffers from electrical issues, and in the Panamera's case, repair bill requires £1,617 to get corrected. A faulty timing chain on the car cost around £10,785 to get fixed. Now our bottom 3 most unreliable cars, and in third place goes to the older versions of the Range Rover Sport. Combined, they scored 23.1 out of 100 for reliability. The most common problems with this car is with its suspension, and to fix that you need about £1,767 to put right. An engine issue on this car costs a whopping £22,358 to fix. Second position goes to the older version's BMW M3. They scored 21.4 out of 100 for reliability. The most common issue has to do with their electrical system, and the average repair cost for an M3 was £2,123 to fix. Another issue is with the car's gearbox, which costs £12,115 to repair. Finally, we've come to the most unreliable used car you can buy, and the first position goes to the previous generation Range Rover with a reliability score of 20.2 out of 100. The most common problems were all electrical faults, and that costs £23,890 to fix. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Thanks for watching.